little pocket for me. There we go.
All right, Shalom. The Hebrew Israelites, we out here once again, prophesying the downfall of America, letting our people know it's time to watch. America's about to be destroyed at the end of the world. All right. First of all, I like to call praises to Yahweh,
Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Rakadash,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahushai,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahushai,
Barakatah Yahushai.
Let's go all praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, great millstone that taught us His word, and all the other brothers out there preaching His word with sincerity. You know, we're at the end of the world, at the end of Esau's world. Out here in California, you know, we're going into that second lockdown, you know, just watching out for these prophecies. But you know, the missiles are coming, those pessimists is coming, famine is coming, you know, ultimately the kingdom is coming. So that's why we're out here, to watch, to tell our people the kingdom is at hand, you know, ever since the beginning. Let me get Isaiah.
Isaiah 13 and verse 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift he up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice upon them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the noble.
I'm going to lift up a banner. It's that banner. It's true. It's a sign, it's a signal. It's telling you that the kingdom of heaven is at hand. You know, that America's about to be destroyed. That we're supposed to shake the hand. You know, to let your people know so that they come down here and find out what the hell's going on. So they can bring us to their kings, to these governors, you know, to these chief police, these police forces or whatever, and bring us before these judges so that they can ask us what the hell's going on. You know, that's what we're allowed here to do. That's what we're looking forward to, man. Go ahead.
I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger. Even them that rejoice in my highness.
So he commanded his sanctified ones. Who's the sanctified ones? Right? The elect. That's right, bro. The ones that are out here pushing this word, teaching this truth. You know, letting people know what's going on out here. Letting you know the truth of the Bible. Who are the mighty ones? Who are the angels, man. The Most High commanded his angels to work on these people out here, man. To work on these different nations. To gather together to value a decision for that ultimate World War III that's going to happen. Right?
It says, even them that rejoice in my highness, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai of hosts, mustereth the host of the battle.
It's the Most High's determination, you know, to gather all the nations together, to value a decision out there in the Middle East for that World War III. You know, mustering up the battle, a great battle, so that the missiles can be shot off. You know, that's the end game right there. That's what we're looking forward to, as well as the chip. Right?
I got a quick one. Proverbs 21 and 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whatsoever he will. So the Lord is putting in the minds of these kings and these nations and rulers to go to war.
That's right. And the angels working on the minds of these different national leaders out there. Just stirring up that spirit, getting everybody pissed off at each other.
Because also America created is in league with the European nations, and they're communicating, and Russia is seeing that they're offended that America has this missile defense system that they've been testing recently called Aegis, and you know, Russia's on notice because America really believes that, you know, they got allies that's gonna, you know, deter these missiles.
That's them beating up plowshares and the swords, man.
Right.
Getting up for this war. Yeah, you got the EU, the NATO, get together, and Russia's not a part of that. They're part of the BRICS.
Yep, and that's Obadiah 2. They that eat thy bread with thee, you shall not wound unto thee. Okay? I got a quick one. Isaiah 5 and 26, it says, and he will lift up an ensign to the nations from far, and will hiss unto them from the end of the earth. And behold, they shall come with speed swiftly. You know, so I got this thing happening fast, man. Right? There ain't gonna be no more tarrying. You know.
So look at that enzyme, that sign. It's true, going out there, letting you know what's about to happen through these prophecies, man. That's all right.
I got you. This is Revelation 16 and 14. It says, "For they are the spirits of devils, working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world, to gather them to the battle of that great day of the Most High, of the power Almighty. Behold, I come as a thief, lest he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked, and lest he see his shame. And he gathered them together in a place called, in the Hebrew tongue, Armageddon." All right, and the Hebrew word is Armageddon, all right, which means mountain of troops. Okay, and that's happening as we speak, because you have these troops over there in the Middle East, right? These different, foreign troops. These different, America and NATO over there in the Middle East, man. The Lord's bringing them there, preparing them for this upcoming World War III that we're about to have, right? And it says, verse 17, "And the seventh angel poured out his vial into the air," and the seventh angel represents the destruction, all right, the nuclear destruction, all right, because the plagues that the Lord is going to bring upon the earth, He's going to give certain angels to bring out these different plagues. You got these angels that their job is to bring out a famine, all right. Another angel, their job is to bring out the pestilence and the sword. All right, and the seventh angel, his job is to make sure these nations shoot those missiles, man. All right, to destroy America and Israel.
Yeah, that's completion as well.
That's right. And it says, "And the seventh angel poured out his veil into the air, and there came a great voice out of the temple of heaven from the throne, saying, It is done." Because this is what's gonna happen. If real quick, if I get Isaiah 9, right? Because after when World War III is declared, you should expect missiles to drop anytime soon, man. Because this is what it says right here in Isaiah 9 and 5. It says, "For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood." Yeah, back in the ancient world, how did they fight wars? Okay, they fought with swords, shields, arrows, and spears, man. It was hand-to-hand combat. Okay, but this, when it says, "But this shall be with burning and fuel fire." What is that? The missiles. Because this, first when World War III is declared, it's going to start off as, troops, America sends its troops fighting against Russian troops and all that, NATO versus the Russians and the Chinese and Iranians. But then it's going to turn into nuclear war, because the Lord has that angel that his job is to put the spirit in these other nations, mainly to Russia, because Russia's going to start this nuclear war off. Okay, the Lord's going to use Russia to destroy all of America, man. Okay, the Lord's going to put the spirit. The Lord has that angel put the spirit in these nations, shoot missiles on this place, because this World War III will turn into nuclear war. All right, this is why I forgot this guy. He always said that if World War III, there will be a World War IV. They're going to be fought with sticks and stones. All right, because the World War III, everyone knows is going to turn into a nuclear war. All right, but like the Bible says, ain't gonna be no World War IV, because this war that's coming is gonna be a war to end all wars. All right, and then peace is gonna be everlasting. And the Lord's gonna have it where His people destroy Esau's and these other nations' military weapons, man, turning into guardians of them. All right, turning them into tools that can help them build up our kingdom, man. All right, because after this world war, this ain't gonna be no more world war after this. It's gonna be complete peace.
You say they shall learn war no more. That's how we know these Jews that call themselves these Amalek's big gods of these Khazars, these victors. That's how we know they're not the real Jews. The scriptures say when Israel comes back to the land, they shall learn of war no more. Yeah, we got this one last war coming up, World War III. Brother just read, keep their garments that say we should be naked. Because of the garments, this is true. Learning these prophecies and understanding. Or else you're going to be naked out. Also, Iran is waiting on America to go on Iran. So prophecy is that Russia, Gog and Magog, as you know in the scriptures, are going to be a guard unto them.
That's weird, because even Trump, he said he's going to bomb, before his time is up, he's going to bomb a nuclear plant of Iran. That's going to be his main objective. So he's going to make sure war happens before you people could want to push Biden in office.
Yeah, shit. That's what America's been wanting to do. They've been wanting to invade Iran. That's like the last stronghold for the Middle East over there. They've been taking over all these other small little countries. The scriptures say that Russia is going to be a guard unto them. So as soon as America steps forward, Russia's going to step up. That's just a Lord will. That's when World War III will pop off.
Yeah, That's a big statement if you're going to bomb a country's nuclear site. You know, Trump says a lot of things, but he actually means it.
Yeah, they killed their top military commander, Soleimani, right? And they're still pissed off about that. They actually named a missile after that guy. So, you know, they're ready for war.
Let's go back to Isaiah. Isaiah 13 and 5.
Verse 5, Isaiah 13, they come from a far country and from the end of heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land.
Weapons of his indignation, where is that? ICBM missiles. The indignation of the Lord, the anger of the Lord to destroy the whole land. What other weapon can destroy the whole land? Missiles.
Hey, that's why Israel, their missiles are called the arrow system. I got the piece of Isaiah 54 and 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
Yeah, he said he created the smith. What's a smith? Those nuclear scientists, those engineers that built up these missiles, that put together the equations and all that. Most High gave them the knowledge of that mathematical equations to create these nuclear missiles and to create these arrows, these silos, those are the smiths.
That bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And if you look in the New LT, it says armies. So the missiles are the Lord's armies. Alright?
Says that
And I have created the waster to destroy.
And that waster to destroy. That's exactly what it's going to do. It's going to destroy the whole land, just like we read in Isaiah 13.
The war is coming because starting in January, we almost went to war with Iran. You know, America, not we. But
Why did it happen?
Because
what's the major process that has to happen before this World War III kick off?
our fighting infantry.
Yup, and that's what's coming up, man. Because once Esau starts shipping people by the masses, shipping these people, all right, you're not gonna have to wait a year or two for World War III. All right, it's gonna happen speedily, man. Okay. The only reason why it hasn't happened yet, because if you read Revelation 7, all right, the elect has to be sealed, all right, and these prophecies have to come to pass before this place can be destroyed, because the Lord, He wants to destroy this place. Well, the only thing that's stopping Him is His word, because His word has to come to pass.
Okay. To his word. Yep. It's not a man that he should lie. He said his prophecy is going to come to pass, you got to come to pass. You know, that the law still has to go out, that mark has to go on the elect, the 1/3. That chip has to come to pass. You know, we have to be tested.
It's Isaiah 30 and 27. It says, Behold, the name of Yahweh Shai cometh from afar, burning with his anger, and the burden thereof is heavy. His lips are full of indignation, and his tongue as a devouring fire.
It's love in this place, man. The anger of the Lord, man. Okay, we're going to get caught up in the anger of the Lord. The fire. That's what he's going to use to bring forth his anger, to destroy people. As well as his concentration camps, and all that Most High has in store. In the time of Jacob's trouble, you know?
Jacob's trouble is right here.
Right here.
Isaiah 33 and you got two.
Well, we're going to finish Isaiah, but we've got 3 seconds.
Oh. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear and all that is therein. They're going to all hear the gospel. They're going to all hear that World War III is going to happen. Alright? The world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He had utterly destroyed them. He had delivered them to the slaughter. So the Lord is calling all these nations together to slaughter them. The mightiest of the mightiest.
As you said, the word has to go forth. The word has to go through the firmament, man, through this internet. You know? Then the end will come.
I'll go back to Isaiah 13 and 6. How he, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction for the from the Almighty.
Yeah, that's our whole job. It's how the day of the Lord is at hand. You know? Watch as well as pray. The day of the Lord is at hand, man. That's our only job, man. That's why we come after here week after week. Is to give you warning from Him. So we said, give them warning from me. That's what we're doing. Coming out here, 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed. You know?
Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt.
That's how fearful it's going to be, man. Mighty men are going to cry bitterly out here that day. All hell shall melt.
And that's very descriptive. It's like your whole mind is going to be just melt away. Man. And they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as women that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames.
Are you reading Joel?
No, Isaiah.
Isaiah?
That's what we're going to do.
Joel 2 has another good precept.
Verse 9, behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
He's going to destroy the sinners that are out of it. Man. Just keeps repeating himself. You know, destruction is near, and death is coming, man.
Mass death.
There's a woman that travaileth, man. There's a woman that gives birth. That's how painful it's going to be, man.
Man, it's the ultimate cleansing.
Cleansing agent, you got fire. Yeah.
For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light, and the sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine.
Now why is the stars not going to give their light?
Oh, you're going to blind the sun and the stars. Albert has rule. Charity, right?
That too, but what we're going into.
The missiles.
Yeah, the missiles.
Yeah.
When the missiles hit, what's going to happen? You're going to turn into this mushroom cloud. You're not going to be able to see the sun, stars. Right?
We saw a small taste of that with all these fires this year. The smoke from these wildfires caused to block out the sun, which is all red. The whole sky was red. Up there in San Francisco, Oregon area.
Yeah, over in California, that's crazy.
So we saw a little example of that, man. It's just crazy out here. We're going to read the 13.
Go ahead. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible.
Yeah, the arrogance of the proud. Oh, that's going to come to naught. All these proud East Edomites, you know, the precious kingdom's going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
213 proud-ass Jews.
In the book of Zephaniah, it's written, neither gold or silver, your riches are going to profit you in that day.
Yeah.
It's going to be nothing when the destruction comes.
All right. Even during the time of Jacob's trouble, man, gold and silver is not going to be able to save you from that day.
Yeah, it's going to go back to a barter system or Salakia. The scriptures say you're not going to be able to buy and sell without the chip. All right? That's what it's going to go down to.
And that proud is going to be Esau. He was going to destroy him because he really believed by setting up these missile defense system, he could really repel the missiles. He believes he could kill them, bro.
Each missile is going to be set up to do what it's going to do.
Yeah, because the angels are going to be controlling it. The Lord's going to be controlling it, man. The Lord's going to put a spirit in those missiles. So there's nothing Esau can do to take them down. It says in Joel 2 that we bring it out that you're not going to be able to take down these missiles. They're going to hit whatever they're destined to hit, man.
Yeah, I got that precept for you.
There's nothing Esau can do to stop prophecy, man. Little does he know that he's just going with it to the Lord. And he's trying to set himself to be a God. He's trying to set himself, he's trying to set his new order. Not realizing the Lord is using him as a sword, man. All right, the Lord used him, all right, to create the missiles that the Lord's going to use to destroy his kingdom in 1 hour, man.
He created the Lord's army. Is it Obadiah 1 and 3? The pride of thine heart had deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Yeah, the pride of your heart have deceived you, man. You thought your kingdom was going to go forever. I mean, you did have a good little run, you know.
Yeah.
But, your kingdom's going to go down.
Esau's lies lasted for so long, but now it's failing. It says, whose inhabitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? It says, though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
He set himself up as the eagle. What was Greek? Romans. Their symbol was the eagle. The Germans, the Third Reich. Their symbol was the eagle. Here in America, the symbol was the eagle. He said when they make that habitation, get that again?
So like it said, who shall bring me down, man? That's the pride that he has in his heart.
Right.
You know, but it's gonna be just like Rome. The way they fell, you know, this place is gonna fall as well. All right.
This place is Rome all over again.
Yeah.
Just far more advanced.
Oh, verse 4, Obadiah 1. Though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars,
They set their nest among the stars, that International Space Station. And all those Apollo missions that took place during the 60s and the 70s. And once he started doing that, that's when Alvin Bivens came on the scene. He started pushing this truth. And that's when America started steadily going down in the 70s.
thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
And that's what the Lord's doing right now. Ever since Alvin Bivens came on the scene, America's steadily been going down. To the point where that World War III is going to pop off and it's just going to destroy it off the face of the earth.
That's why the Lord says, I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible, which is the so-called white man.
Yeah.
Keep going. Verse 12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
Man is going to be more precious than fine gold. The elect, especially in these end times, are going to get that power. You know, you're not going to be able, Esau's not going to be able to stop it. You know, 7 women shall take hold of 1 man. Why? Because those men are going to be more precious than fine gold in that day. You know,
We're going to know what's going on. We're going to know what's pleasing to the Lord, and why everyone's getting destroyed. That's why we're going to be so precious, because the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Yeah, everybody's gonna be everybody's gonna want to be near the man of the Lord in that day.
Yeah. No, because we're vibrating on a different frequency, man. Okay? And they're on a low frequency. We're on a high frequency. And we hear the voice of the Lord because of that frequency. You have to, when you turn on the radio, you got to dial the band to like 105.9, or you can go down to 92.3, you know. That's the Lord is operating on a higher frequency, man. He not don't know low frequency. Okay, that's death down there. That's what Satan is vibrating at, man.
That's where the world is right now.
Right.
I made a lesson going into how more precious we're getting each and every day, while the world is getting lower and lower.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we're losing value, and the man of the Lord about to skyrocket.
That's right. Yep.
I had a video I put up where the 2/3 is so low that a guy in the liquor store is like, hey, let me check your temperature. And he hits him with the, the little thing that puts the price on there. The dude gave his head. That's where people are at right now, you know?
Right.
A state where it's like the stickers on you, you walk out the store with it.
Well, one guy got cold gas 19 tattooed on his face.
Oh, I see that.
You know, people are destroyed.
low vibration.
Yeah.
Every time we come out here, push that name, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that sends out a vibration to the world.
Right.
Every time we upload a video, that sends out a vibration.
Oh, I got a piece of
So like I've been seeing that like wherever I go, like people are adjusting to your vibration, but they can't even cleave to it because they don't know.
It's too high.
This is Isaiah 62:6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem. Alright, now where's the majority of Jerusalem? Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. The people of Jerusalem are here. Right? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, some of Indians, we're the people of Jerusalem. And guess what? The Lord has sent watchmen. We're the prophets. We are watchmen. Not only are we known as prophets and seers, right? We're also known as watchmen. Watching for the prophecies. Blowing the spiritual trumpet, right? is His word. Warning our people of the evil that's to come, letting our people warn them to repent and let them know who they are, man, to come back to the heritage. Okay? It says, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Yeah, we're never holding our peace day nor night. That's why the Spirit has us constantly uploading videos. Alright? That's why you find the videos on YouTube. Okay? We're out in the highways and we're out in the highways pushing His word once a week. You could like for example, like the apostles, right? They go out every week. You may not watch it Saturday, right? The day they go out, but you can watch it. You can watch it on Thursday. You can watch it Thursday night. You can watch it on Wednesday. You can watch it whenever you want, because it will always be there until the family of the word happens, of course.
Yeah.
Okay. It says, "Which shall never hold their peace day nor night." Yeah, that make mention of the Lord. Keep not silence. So we're not keeping silence. Okay. Because we're constantly doing this. This word is constantly on our mind, man. Constantly doing videos. Okay, preaching the downfall of America, because America is going to be destroyed. All right, it says, and give Him no rest till He establish, until He make Jerusalem and praise in the earth. Okay, we gotta constantly be on fire for this, man. Constantly praise Yahweh, outside to put an end to this wicked kingdom, man. The Lord is going to do it. That's why you notice days are going by fast as hell. All right, if you lollygag in one day, you waste hours of the day, and next thing you know, it's the next day, man. Okay, and the closer we get to Yahweh's return, when all hell breaks loose, the days are going to go by fast. Because what does it say in Matthew? That is His days be short. No flesh shall be saved.
Yeah,
the water. So that's why these days are going by faster, man. Because we're fastly approaching the destruction of America, man, and the uprising of Israel, the downfall of Esau's kingdom, and the uplifting of Israel, man. Okay.
That's why we got to talk about things like the missiles and the things to come, because those are the things that are gonna happen.
You gotta be watching it. You gotta blow the trumpet. Our people don't want to hear this. Our people don't want to hear this. We still gotta go out. All right, because the scripture does say we're gonna prophesy unto the wind. All right, because there is someone out there listening. All right, that's why we're on the video YouTube. There's people out there watching right now. They're actually listening, actually believe in the sincere word that we're bringing out. Okay.
You upload a video in LA, somebody in the Philippines will see it 2 weeks later. They'll be inspired by it and wake up. You won't even know.
That's that day nor night, man. You can watch this video. You can watch videos at any time. Wake up in the middle of the night, watch a video. Morning, watch a video. Watch these videos are up there, man. But they're not gonna be up for a long time, because real soon the trumpets are gonna stop blowing, and the enemy's gonna be in these walls, and it'll come upon our people, man. If you didn't receive this word now, you're not gonna receive it later. If you didn't try to forsake your wicked ways and seek mercy, now you're not gonna receive mercy later, man.
So it says it's gonna be a famine of the word. You gotta seek the Lord while He may be found.
And you got to push this word, while it's time to be pushed, because it's going to be a famine of the word, man. It's coming soon.
The evil days are coming, man.
Right.
And people just look at this. They don't have no idea what's about to happen. Lost in the sauce. Don't understand the evil that's coming to this place, man. Don't understand that Esau's getting ready to bring forth his new order. All right, part of his new order is to have the tribes shipped and put back in slavery. All right, for the ones that survive when they start killing y'all, man. All right.
I got a quick. This is Jeremiah 46. I'm gonna start at 10. It says, "For this is the day of the Lord Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai of hosts, a day of vengeance, that He may avenge that He may avenge him of his adversaries." So the Most High has adversaries to these other nations, mainly Esau.
And right now, even with these 2/3.
Right.
These 2/3 of the Lord's adversary. Why?
Yeah.
Because you're not keeping His law, statutes, commandments. You're sinners, and you're willingly sinners, man. Doing all this abomination in the eyes of the Lord. Okay, so you 2/3, you're making yourself an enemy to the Lord right now. Okay?
"And the sword shall devour, and it shall be satiated and made drunk with their blood."
Hey, because this is the sword will devour, right? The sword is coming to devour you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, civil Indians, the ones that refuse to repent from the wickedness, man. The sword is coming to devour you, man. Okay, this is why all these things are going upon the earth, because wickedness had exceedingly polluted it. And the Lord's bringing plagues to cleanse the earth from its wickedness. Not only from its pollution, because this earth is physically polluted, all right, but he's gonna cleanse the world from the wickedness, man, that's being done here. All right, the Lord's gonna get rid of all the sinners of his people, man. By the sword, by the famine, by the pestilence. You should survive all that. You're not gonna survive the missiles, man. Okay.
It says, for the Lord Yahweh of hosts hath the sacrifice in the north country by the rivers Euphrates.
Yep. The north country is America, man. By the rivers Euphrates, because the Lord is gonna bring America over there in the Middle East. Okay. And not just America, but America's allies. All right. All these nations, and that's gonna cause a big World War III, man. That's where you're gonna have World War III, the world to end all wars. You're gonna have these nations fighting each other, and once they see the Lord return, they're gonna stop fighting each other, join each other, try to fight the Lord, man. But they're gonna fail. Okay,
War in heaven. That's what that movie Independence Day was based off of.
yeah. What scripture is that? Read you up.
No, this is Jeremiah 46. It says, go up into Gilead and take balm, O virgin, the daughter of Egypt. Okay, because this place is spiritually Egypt as well. Okay, in vain shalt thou use many medicines, for thou shalt not be cured.
Man, the Lord would have healed Babylon, but
Yeah.
this place cannot be healed.
Right.
This place is through, man. This place is destined for destruction. And you people can't see it. But think about it. Look at the nations that ruled before. The Syrian Empire and the Babylonians. Okay? They were a great nation. They ruled the whole earth. You know, on that side. Okay? They didn't know about the Americas. Okay? But they ruled the world. Okay? They were great. Don't you think the citizens never thought they were going down? Don't you think the Babylonians thought they were going to rule forever because of the power that they had? But then what did the Lord do? He brought the Medes and the Persians, okay, to take the Babylonians down. And then the Persians were so great, man. I believe they called the Persians military immortals, all right, because they just, you know, every time he dies, more keeps adding on, all right. So, and then what happened? You have the Greek Empire, okay. Then the Greek Empire, and they looked at when they looked at Alexander the Great, they thought he was crazy for going against the Persians, man. But the Lord was using him to take down the Persians. Don't you think the Persians and the Medes were great? Don't you think they thought they were going to rule the earth for a long time?
Even when the Persians thought they were going to wipe out most of Greece, a lot of the soldiers, they caught diseases, they got sick, and the numbers got diminished.
Yeah, because each nation had the time to rule the earth for a period of time. Right? You had the time to rule and you had the time to go down. Yeah. All right? And the same thing with the Greek and the same thing with the Roman Empire. They were so great, okay, but then they fell. You know? But then, you know, like you said, the deadly wound was healed in Revelation. They came back in power, all right? But now, America, as they came back in power as America, they think the same thing's happening. America is a great country. Everyone in this place thinks that this place is going forever. They can't see this place being destroyed. They can't see World War III happening. They can't see the things that we're speaking happening, man. What's going to happen? The Lord's going to destroy this place because this place had a time to rule, and we're coming to this place when we're coming to a time when it's going to go down, man. Because right now Esau's on borrowed time. All right, you're on borrowed time. All right, we're coming to the end of your rulership, man.
To be down to the toes.
Yep.
You know, mixed with that iron mixed with the miry clay.
Yep.
You know, and then that stone is about to come back and smoke the whole thing, man. Okay, which is Yahweh Shai.
Hey, James 2, it even said in the same chapter that the Lord set up a kingdom right in front of the eyes, right from paraphrase. That's us. The Lord's doing that right now. He's setting up his kingdom in the midst of this place, man. In the midst of this place falling.
Well, the scripture says the Most High setteth up kings and brings down kings. He's king right now, America. He's going to bring this down.
Right.
Daniel 2:21. And it says, he changeth the times and seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings.
That's right. He removed kings. He set up the Babylonians to rule at a certain period of time. Then there was a time for them to go down. He removed them. And he set up the Persians all right, the Medes and the Persians, the Greeks, the Roman Empire, all right. Now even onto America. The Lord allowed this place He allowed this place to rule, all right. But we're coming to a time where this place is about to go down, man.
Right.
All of America is about to be on fire. That's why henceforth, getting that word, the lake of fire. Okay, if people think the lake of fire is a place on the ground where you get tortured forever, no, the lake of fire is going to be America when the missiles hit, man. Okay, because all of America will be destroyed by missiles, will be hit by missiles. All of America will be on fire to the point where you can't tell where Texas is. You can't tell where Texas is. You can't tell where Nebraska or Illinois, North or South Dakota, because I believe it says in Isaiah that the lines will be moved something like that to the point where you'll not be able to recognize the states, man. Because even when this place is destroyed, we'll be able to fly over it, all right, and see the big ass desert. That's what's gonna happen to America. America's gonna be one big ass desert, all right.
Just to back you up, yeah, the scriptures say that the missiles, when they hit this place, that the earth is gonna rock to and fro.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. The scriptures also say that the 10th part of the city fell.
Yeah.
The whole land, man.
Didn't that what FEMA divided?
Yeah, the 10 zip codes.
Yep.
And then, yeah, 10, each section of America is broken up into a different
10, right?
10, yeah.
Damn.
Zip code.
They call them FEMA zones. 10 FEMA zones.
That's right.
Read that in the book of Joel.
Yeah, let me just finish this out, man. Isaiah. Last scripture, man.
Isaiah, verse 13. Therefore, I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place.
Just like the brother said, the earth's going to rock to and fro like a trumpet. It's going to be a massive earthquake. Missiles.
Everybody's gonna feel that day, bro. Yeah.
They're going to know that God of Israel judged the earth.
Yeah,
That
the
day.
judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You're gonna know that day.
That's when the Lord's gonna show. The Lord's gonna show His power again, man.
Yeah.
Everyone forgot how they forgot the power of the Lord, forgot to fear the Lord. The Lord's gonna quickly remind them. Okay.
And that prophecy has to come to pass. At last, the great city Babylon will be destroyed in 1 hour.
Yeah.
It has to come to pass. Therefore will I shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai of hosts, in the day of his fierce anger.
It's the book of Joel 2:1. All right. It says, "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound the alarm in my holy mountain."
That's what we're doing right now. We're blowing the trumpet out here on these streets. Blowing the trumpet, we're sounding the alarm. Letting we know the danger's coming. The time to take the trouble is coming. And repent. Watch and repent, man. The missiles are coming, man. The concentration camps are coming. Alright? Blowing that trumpet and sounding that alarm.
And like the brothers had said earlier, man, that all starts with his people, man. Jerusalem is a people before it's a place, It's going into, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are the Israelites. All right? It says, "And sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. For the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand."
The day of the Lord cometh, is nigh at hand.
Yeah.
And the indignation of the Lord is nigh at hand, man. As well as the kingdom. If you want to be part of that kingdom, the kingdom is at hand. Alright?
It says, when the inhabitants of the earth tremble.
Yeah.
He's supposed to tremble at these prophecies. Because these things are coming to pass.
Yeah, you should seek a way. How do you be delivered? All right. How can I be delivered from America's destruction?
Yeah, how can you please the Lord?
There is a way. There is deliverance coming. Or you think the Lord's gonna kill off everyone? That's what it's gonna seem. But the Lord has a remnant that He's gonna save, and He's gonna beam up into the chambers, all right, which is the chariots, so they can be hid from the indignation that Yahweh Shemel Shai is gonna bring upon the land, man. All right.
Yeah. Like it says already in Baruch 4, though you be astray, seek the Lord 4 times more. I forgot.
10 times more.
10 times more. So like it. Yeah.
Yeah, you should seek a way of making it, and this is your salvation starts right here. All right. We hope we're not saved yet. We hope to be saved.
Yeah.
All right. You got Christians that like to always say they're saved. But you're saved from what? The destruction hasn't even happened yet, man. You know you're saved when you're in the chamber. All right, looking down at the destruction of this place. Looking through the sea of glass, like it says in Revelation the 15th chapter, man. Okay? That's how you know you're saved. You can't say you're saved, you're still in this bitch.
Right. I got a quick one.
And it's like a roughly paraphrasing as well, man. The scripture's also saying not to number yourself among the members of the elect, because we don't know at the end of the day. We don't know. We're hopeful members.
That's what the scripture to put on is the elect.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
You're called, you're chosen.
yeah.
That's why I say make
No, you're supposed to put yourself like you're the elect. You gotta act like you gotta be like it. You're not
give
supposed to
diligence.
tell you, you're supposed to give you diligence. You know? Have that hope.
Yeah, that hope. You don't want to cry about it. You don't want to assume that you're part of the elect. You have that hope. You're saved. You have that confidence. You have that faith.
Faith
You
is
still got to do that work. You know?
Yeah.
You still got to do the work.
And these Christians are being a bunch of hypocrites because they're not doing anything. They're just saying they're saved with no works to be shown.
Yeah, that's
All
right.
It says you got to show diligence to make a call and election sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the one thing about them saying they saved is they think they can get saved every Sunday.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
Well, you know, after they get saved, they go and do some more wickedness and shit. Then say, well, I go back to church on Sunday and get saved again. You know?
It doesn't work like that, man. It's like the same thing with sacrifices.
Right.
You know, sacrifice a sheep. I'm a sin, and then I'm gonna just sacrifice a sheep or a goat. And the Lord forgive me. It's the same.
That's why they don't get away with that. Yeah.
When they used to go and buy the turtle doves before they sinned,
Yeah.
just have them on the side ready.
Yep.
That's right. That's our people.
I got a quick one. Hosea 8 and 8:1 says, "Set the trumpet to thy mouth. He shall come as an eagle against the house of the Lord, Yahweh, because they have transgressed my
It
covenant."
says, read that last part again.
It says, "He shall come as an eagle against the house of the Lord."
An eagle.
Yeah.
Right? Swift. Eagle swift. Okay?
Because they have transgressed my covenant and trespassed against my law.
What scripture was that?
That was Hosea 8.
Swift destruction.
Upon the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Single Indians, that destruction is going to be swift upon the 2/3 of our people, man. The Lord ain't gonna play no games. The Lord's gonna stop. It's gonna be a time the Lord's gonna stop talking and start doing things.
Yeah.
Okay? When He start making moves, and we all should know that when the Lord starts making moves, a lot of people are going to die. That's why it says that many are gonna perish in this world, but them are gonna be saved.
Yeah.
Okay?
And that's why it's called a man of war. A man of war is a man of action. You get down to business. That's what's going to be happening.
So this is back in the book of Joel 2, verse 2. All right, it says, "A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. As the morning spread upon the mountains, and great people and strong, there had not been ever the like. Neither shall there be any more after it, even to the years of many generations."
Day of war is great darkness. What the scripture's talking about. Like we get Amos 5 and 8. Or 18, 5 and 18.
That's what it is there, right?
Water, bro.
Yeah,
Water.
Amos,
Thirsty hell.
Amos 5 and 18. "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light."
This is woe to you that desire the day of the Lord. All these Christians that believe in Jesus Christ. You know, the day of the Lord is darkness. You're talking about I'm saved. Well, you're not saved. Just like your brother saying. You don't know that you're saved. Okay? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Right?
These Christians, if they even do believe the Lord's coming back, because you know, I talked to this Christian, you know the Lord's coming back. No, he's not. And I said, you know the Lord's coming back. No, he's not. He's like, he's not coming back. But even if they do believe, they think they come back with open arms, smile on his face. You know, y'all got it great. Y'all got it mistaken, terrible. It's common sense. If you read the story, you know what happened to Yahweh Shai. When he come back the second time, you know he ain't gonna be happy. All right, based off what the wicked scribes and Pharisees and the wicked of our people did to him, man, and what the Romans did to him, man. They ain't gonna be happy. Because that happened to me, I wouldn't be happy. All right, that if someone got your family, right, and put them all dead in front of your eyes, all right, or you'll be happy because in Christian they push out that God, that loving spirit. You're supposed to love everyone, even if someone killed your whole family right in front of your eyes. You're still supposed to love that person. You Christians don't understand the Bible, man. You don't know the Lord. You don't know what He's coming back to do. It's in the Bible that the slain, that He will come back and He's going to kill a lot of people, man. That's why it says the slain of the Lord shall be many. And He's not coming back to bring peace, but to bring forth a sword.
They say vengeance burns the Lord's heart.
And you got to remember too that it's been 2,000 years, but dead to the Lord is, I mean, it's like 1,000 years. So it's only been like 2 days. You can remember somebody fucking with you 2 days ago. That shit is still fresh on your mind, man.
I still remember the motherfucker fucking with me in middle school.
See?
That was years ago.
That was years ago.
That shit.
Yeah, it's been 2 days since the Lord, set it up into that cloud, man, on His time. It's been about 2,000 years our time, but yeah, the day of the Lord, man, that vengeance burns in His heart, He's ready to come back down here and get busy. That's why they say the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Continue with Amos, second.
Chapter 18. Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, to what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and laid his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him.
There's danger on every side, man. No matter where you go, there's some type of danger that's going to confront you, man.
Hey,
in front of the lion, the bear met you, ran into a house, the serpent bit you. Right?
it's gonna be so bad, man. You're gonna escape one thing and run into another.
Yeah.
And you American, a lot of people don't have good cardio. They get tired fast. I remember watching this video. This lady, she was getting chased by a guy who was really trying to kill her, like stab her to death. She running. She couldn't even run off half the block. She ran out of breath. She just like the guy can't catch up and started stabbing her to death. You Americans, man, you're gonna be running into one thing, and then you're gonna run into another. You may escape the troops, all right, but then you run into an actual line. That verse right there is a representation of all the things that's about to happen, man. That you're not gonna be able, you're gonna escape one thing and run into another, because that's how bad it's gonna be out here.
Yeah, it's a representation of the hell that you're gonna catch in that day, all of you. All right.
That's right.
That's because of the pride of this city, man. Everybody is so proud,
And what it's saying is, many great miseries shall come upon them that dwell in great pride, man.
Right, exactly.
Many great miseries is coming to this place.
Yeah.
Okay? And you're gonna escape one misery and then run into another. You're gonna go into a house thinking that you're safe. Next thing you know, goddamn evil spirit right there behind you, man. Or a man with axe. Hey, you're gonna have people in that day that are just gonna have that spirit just to kill people.
That's the purge.
Yeah, like the purge.
Yeah.
You're gonna have people like that.
Spirit's created for vengeance.
Just to go out, man, it's my time to kill. You're gonna have people like that.
Yeah.
What's that movie? How It Ends? You see that?
Yeah.
See it? You remember how the cop that wasn't a cop, but remember that guy that was in a cop car trying to kill the two people? Yeah. Right? The father and the father, the woman, and her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Alright? He had people, he was just killing people for no reason. You're gonna have people like that, man.
Yeah, another good movie to watch is Bird Box, man. Those people that escaped that mental asylum, they were going crazy as well.
Yeah, just killing people, man. Just killing people. And that's what you're gonna have. You may escape the troops, you may escape a pack of dogs, but then you run into someone like that, man, trying to kill you for no reason. You didn't do nothing, but he trying to kill you, man.
Torture you.
Alright?
Yeah, you have a lot of people on these websites, they always laugh at how people are dying. Like, you should have made it more painful. Like the website, the site where they just kill people.
Warren,
I ain't seen this.
best score.
The hood site or whatever.
No, what are you talking about?
The
Best
one
score?
where they chop off people's heads.
Best score.
Yeah.
Yeah, best score.
And people brag about, they like that type of stuff.
A lot of very, very,
Sinister.
Yeah, there's people that actually search that out on the deep web. They call it snuff films.
Yeah, no, you have in a deep way. If you have people that that pay just to see someone get tortured.
Yeah.
All right, that's how sick people are. So
That's Esau, because when you look back in the day, look at those old slavery, Jim Crow days when they were hanging out people from the tree, and the whole family was around, man. The whole city was around. They pointing up at it, they cheese and eating motherfucking ice cream and shit. You know, having a good time while someone is suffering and getting tortured, man.
Yeah, it's alive, put on postcards
Right.
and shit. Make children's books about it.
Right.
Hurry up,
Yeah, hurry up.
Public lynching.
Right.
People are crazy, man.
the thing was the crazies. No, not the What's that very sick movie that I did not want to watch? Farm.
Oh, The Farm, yeah.
That one, right?
Yeah, that's
You're
the
gonna
one.
have motherfuckers like that in the farm. Hey, like in the
People are gonna be cannibals in that thing.
oh, yep, like the road.
Yeah.
Remember when they went into the house, and then he found all these people, some people chopped up, legs chopped up. You're gonna have shit like that in that day, man.
Yeah.
That's how bad it's gonna get out here. You're gonna have people capturing people and saving them to eat them.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how bad it's gonna get, man. All right, you're gonna cut your leg off, and then they just gonna stop the bleeding, and you're gonna feel everything.
Yeah, that's why everyone's, the men of the Lord gonna be precious as far as going that day. 'Cause we ain't gonna be doing shit like that.
Hey, you gotta remember these other nations, man. They already have the taste for human on them, man.
Yeah.
You know, they eat babies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't gonna be nothing for them to cut somebody up and eat them, put them in a pot, man.
Yup.
Esau just created this new technology, and it was on RT, that you could make a human-like meat with a machine. Print it. You could print it. So it's a new form of cannibalism.
Wow.
Esau is sick. These people are sick.
And you're gonna have motherfuckers like that. They're trouble. Alright, it's gonna be lawless out here real soon.
That's what they say, that the spirits crave for vengeance.
Yeah.
So I got these death angels out here, man. You know, killing people.
And the crazy part about it is we're gonna be in the midst of all this. We're not gonna be saved because we still won't be here. But in the day of the martial law, there's race wars, civil war, in the day of famine, people are starving. In the day when they shut this place down,
Yeah,
bring out martial law. We're gonna be in the midst of all that, man.
Yeah.
Be imperialists upon the earth because the Lord's gonna guide us, man. There may be a road and the Lord has you go to the right way. And He may have you go to the right, and then there's destruction on the left. Like remember the lake, right? Remember how the girl they run away from the soldiers in the car, and they wanted to go right, but the girl was like, go left. No, we're going left. Remember? She just went. She didn't listen. Her husband said to go right, but she said she just went left. Right? It could be like that in that day because what happened? The soldiers, if they were in the right, if they went to the right side of the road. The soldiers are right there, but instead they went to the left. That's how it would be for us. You know, the Lord's gonna guide us in that day to the point where there could be destruction ahead, but the Lord has you go somewhere else where you go around it, where you escape it.
God, so
Alright.
He said the Lord's going to direct your steps.
Yep. And He can, most definitely. All right.
I mean, the Lord has already been directing your steps. If you look back at your life, you can tell all the times that the Lord came in and say, no, don't do that, go here. You know, and then you find out because you didn't go there, some shit happened over there.
Yeah.
I know you've been through that. That's the Lord, man.
So when the angel stepped in, and something like miraculous miracle happened that saved you. You can't explain it until you came to the truth.
I got one thing, bro. I'm gonna bring out. In middle school, I knew this drug dealer, right? And he used to give me weed all the time. I didn't do drugs. I didn't do weed. He gave it to me. I just gave it away to my friends. And my friends were like, you know, I thought they were fine with it. You know, they made it seem like weed was cool. So you know what? I'm gonna try that shit one day. Right? I'm gonna smoke that shit. Right? I was literally in my mind to smoke. So I went up to him after school. Was like, hey, bro, you got anything for me? He's like, yeah. But he got weed. He got crack. And I thought it was the same. I thought it was the same shit. I was stupid back then. So I was smoking anyway, right? So he gave me the crack, and then I had it in my hand, and I heard this weird ass noise. I came out of nowhere, right? I was standing in school because I heard this weird ass noise. It came out of nowhere. I looked to the left, looked to the right, went back to my hand. Shit was gone. It was in my hand, bro. Literally, it was in my hand. It was in my hand and it was gone. Literally, like, what the fuck? I was literally in my mind to smoke it. And then in that day, I never saw that guy ever again. That drug dealer. I never saw him again. I used to see him every day. After that, I never saw him again. He could have been dead, he could have been in jail, moved to schools or something. But that was the spirit of Yahweh blessing me outside, saving me from that shit, man. Because that shit would have probably fucked up my head.
The Lord probably did some.
The Lord had an angel take it out of my hand, bro. It was right in my hand. Because I heard a weird ass noise. I looked around it. Does anyone hear what I'm fucking hearing? It's gone.
So like in the day, the Lord might do that because people might give us food laced with things.
That's gonna happen, you know. Miracles in time of Jacob's trouble, like with Peter. You know, he was put in prison. The angel came and got him out. You know, you can expect that type of miracles to happen during these times, man. You gotta believe and have faith that the Lord's gonna deliver you in certain situations, or it's gonna come across.
You may be in the corner, like we're in the corner right now, trapped up, nowhere to go. He saw the troops are right there shooting bullets at you, but the bullets ain't touching you. Angel could come and just smite all them soldiers in half, or give you spiritual power, grab you up and teleport you, or make them troops blind where they can't see you. You know, stuff like that can happen. All right, you just gotta have faith. That's the thing. We gotta have faith that the Lord will be with us, man.
Right.
Okay.
Hey, because the Lord is coming to show His omnipotency, coming to show His power, man. And He's gonna show it through the saving of His elect, man. He's gonna show power, man. Things you ain't never seen before. You know, a brother could be running and just disappear and shit on the motherfucking shit. You know?
Yeah.
Boom. Just like that, because that's the power of the Lord.
Where the whole earth can open up and swallow all them troops up.
Yeah.
You know? Remember, Apostle Barry said this, in that day of trouble, expect miracles.
Yeah, that's
We can't worry, how am I going to get out of this? Or how am I going to... No. Expect miracles. Expect the Lord to deliver you. All right? It's going to happen. Just, what does it say in Psalms? Oh, no. It's Sirach 2. That we got to wait for His mercy.
Yeah.
That's all we got to do. Even if Esau's able to apprehend us and put us in these camps, what we got to do is wait for the Lord, man. Wait for His mercy. And that mercy may be where you get your head chopped off. All right? That mercy may be where you get your head chopped off. Does that mean you give up faith? No, you got to be faithful even unto death. And the Lord said He will give us a crown of life. Okay? Because these days that are coming, these fastly approaching, it's going to be a test of our faith. All right? The Lord's going to test us to our limit. All right? To see how much we believe in Him, man. Each and every one of us that say we believe in Yahweh, Shai, our faith will be tested. All right? But don't worry about it. Just know and have confidence that you're going to pass that test.
Hey, bro,
Okay?
the miracle has already happened by the fact that you waking up to the truth, man. And getting in the truth and enduring in the truth, because it's billions of motherfuckers in the world, okay? Out of billions, you woke up, the Lord chose you to wake up. That's a miracle, man. Okay? Because if you don't have this truth, you're on the soil of America, you know, you're gonna be dealt with.
You're going to feel that fire, man.
Yep.
You're going to be chipped. All right? You're going to feel that fire. And that's not something that we want to feel. Like a month ago or 2 months ago, we had that heat. The hottest time, like 150 degrees. But guess what? The missiles are far more hotter than that, man. And once they hit that shit, once they explode, you could be far and you're going to feel the heat already. Shit going to burn you up.
Yep.
All right? I remember watching a video brother sent out of there was a video, and these people, they got tested. They wanted to see the atomic bomb explode, right? So they saw the bomb exploding, but it was the power was so bright they had to cover their eyes. Right? They covered their eyes, and this is one thing they said. They said that they saw their bones through their flesh.
Oh,
They saw their bone through their flesh. That's how bad it was. They were able to look at their partner, the guy sitting next to them, and they saw his skeleton, his bone, just based off that flash that came from that atomic bomb, man.
Yeah, right. There in Japanese town, they got bombed. Fat boy. Hiroshima and Nagasaki. They actually still have the shadows of the people that got hit. Because it was so bright and so hot. The shadow was actually on the wall still.
and the Black Prince.
Yeah, the prince.
Man.
You know? You could actually go blind from that flash. That's how bright it is.
And that was an atomic bomb. How much more? A nuclear.
First Peter 3:12. For the eyes of the Lord are over the righteous.
The eyes of the Lord are what? The angels. The Lord has his angels around us. And the angels are gonna protect us in the day of trouble, man.
Just like it says in Ezekiel 9:4.
Hey, like another miracle is them troops gonna be fucking killing everybody off, and they look at you, but they don't want to fuck with you. There's a reason for that. Because the Lord can open their eyes to see the angels that are surrounding you. Okay, and they don't want to fuck with you.
And
Shit,
animals too.
Yep.
Remember?
And animals. Okay? Because, hey, anything can happen, just like the time of Elisha. Alright? When the Lord, Elisha asked the Lord to open the serpent's eyes to see the Lord. For him to see the power of the host, and he saw all the angels.
All the angels, chariots, everything around them.
The same thing happened vice versa. The Lord can open the eyes of the soldiers so they can see the angels around you. They don't want to fuck with you. Okay? Alright?
And it says, his ears are open unto their prayers.
His ears are open unto their prayers. Because when we call unto Yahweh, Shem Shai, like it says in Proverbs 18:10, the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run into it and are safe.
Yep.
When we call on the name of the Lord's going to hear us. He's going to hear our cries, and he's going to quickly deliver us. It's going to be like that time, if you read that story in Chronicles, I think it was with the prophet Isaiah and King Jehoshaphat, when the Syrians were coming after Jehoshaphat. I know I'm saying his name wrong. When the Syrians came after Jehoshaphat, and they were coming after the wrong king. They were supposed to come after the northern kingdom. I think Ahaz, right? I think it was Ahaz. And when the Syrians came after Jehoshaphat and Isaiah, they called on the name of the Lord. Alright, and the Lord heard his prayer and moved the Syrians, I think, away from the army, away from attacking Jehoshaphat to the northern king, which was King Ahaz. Okay, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't read that story in a while, but just basically saying what I remember, man. Lord, when that king called on the Lord put it in their minds of the soldiers to realize that they're going after the wrong king. And they went after the northern kingdom. Y'all know what story? Or it was from the northern kingdom, the northern and the southern kingdom king. They came together, right, to fight against I think it was the Syrians. And then the Syrians, they were supposed to go after the northern kingdom king. I think it was King Ahaz. They're going after Jehoshaphat. Jehoshaphat quickly called on the name of the Lord. The Lord heard him and delivered them by putting in the minds of the soldiers not to that they're going after the wrong king. Well, just roughly paraphrasing that story, but the point is that the Lord hears our prayers and he will deliver us. All we gotta do is call on his name. Alright, because these people out here, they're gonna call on God and they're gonna call on every God that they know, but if you read Jeremiah 11:11, the Lord's not gonna hear them, man. Alright, the Lord told them to call them to the gods whom they worship, whom they serve, and see if they deliver them in the day of their trouble, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, you always want to pray. Whenever you get caught up in a situation, always pray to the Lord, man. How about Shem Shai to get you out? And even if you have to be a martyr, take that death, you're the first one on that chariot, right along with Yahweh Shai.
Those persons in the sight of the Lord is the end of his saints. We'll finish this, and it says, his ears are open unto their prayers, but the face of the Lord is against them that do evil.
Yeah, so the Lord's gonna turn his face away from his people when the slaughter comes.
Yeah, against the sinners of his people.
All right, the Lord's not going to hearken onto your prayers. He's not going to hear you, because first of all, you're not even calling on the right name. All right, because even though you do have Israelites that know the name of the Most High, but they're still the 2/3. They're still wicked. They're still doing what they want. They just know they're Israelites, and they still know the name of the Lord. The Lord's not going to hear their prayers just because they call on His true name, because they didn't sincerely turn away from the wicked ways.
That's what I'm saying. Not everyone that says Lord, Lord shall enter into the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
Hey, do you think in that day they gonna be calling on Christ?
The Lord may save them and then have the apostles bring them forth right in front of Yahweh Shai and Yahweh Shai to slay him right in front of him.
My brother had a dream like that too. So, verse 13, and who is he that will harm you if he be followers of that which is good?
Yeah, nothing is going to happen to us because we sincerely believe in how Shimei Shai. If we are the elect, nothing's gonna happen to us because we have that dawah. We are exempt from judgment. Because even though these angels, they're gonna bring that death. Once they're not gonna do anything to you if they see that you have that mark.
They're going to bring you to the end of your lot. Whether it be a martyr or whether there shall be some standing here shall not taste death.
Yeah.
Quick precept.
And you say, go ahead.
Isaiah 54:17, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and in every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn.
And so no weapon, anything that's created of metal, bullets, gunpowder, torpedo, Esau's
whatever the
robot
hell
dogs.
Esau has, microwave guns, robot dogs, like he's saying, laser weapons, none of that shit is going to prevail against the elect.
Why? Because the Lord will lift up a standard. Alright? He's going to lift up a standard and give us spiritual power, man, because we're going to need it. Alright? You could have guns now, but them guns are not going to save you. Alright? You could have guns, and the guns are not going to do shit to Esau, man.
Yeah.
The Lord needs to deliver you. You can't put your trust in no damn gun. Even if you have a gun, you can't use the gun against the damn soldiers, man. Alright? Because them soldiers are going to have what? They're going to have armor. Have you seen John Wick, the third one? I haven't seen it. In John Wick, the third one, when he was shooting the soldiers, they all had armor. Like, it didn't matter. He had to literally, shoot them. When he shot them, it hurt. It hurt them to the point where they got down, but he didn't kill them. He had to go up and lift up the helmet and physically shoot him in the face. Yeah, in the dome, because they had armor. These troops, they're coming with armor, man. They're coming with power, man. There's no way we could fight against them, man. We need the Lord, okay? Because you got these niggas, all right, that think that having weapons, they need to build an army, stack up a weapons so we can fight against Esau. You're gonna get slaughtered, bro.
Yeah.
Esau, bro. Look, Esau. He got shit that hasn't even that's not out there in public yet,
Bro,
alright?
That's Esau's blessing. That's his blessing, man. You can't fight against Esau's blessing.
Yeah, that's why we need the Lord, because he teaches our hand to war and our fingers to fight, man.
Yep.
With that spiritual power, man. He needs to lift up a standing. There's no other way. Alright, not gathering weapons and building up an army. There's no way. You can't take down Esau. We need the Lord, man.
Esau's weapons, like the brother just said, is his blessings, right? So, like the Lord is coming to show out his power, Esau gonna show his power. This is his last hoorah, man. Okay, so they're gonna bring out all their guns, man. They're bringing out everything that they done made from back in the day to date. The things that Jake got, that's old weapons, man.
Yeah,
Esau got the new shit, man. Okay? He got shit you ain't even seen, man. And he gonna bring it out.
Esau recently created an invisible shield. He already has shields with bulletproof, withstand high calibers,
Hey, honestly, Esau doesn't even need to send his troops. All you can do is send his drones, bro. Air Force.
You saw that in the first version.
Bro, he recently
I was just gonna marry back on that. Esau won't. He doesn't even let any of his weapons be known unless it's 20 years later. So
Yeah.
Right.
the advancements.
We went down to the beach, Venice Beach, when the police damn near surrounded us and shit, tried to get us off the beach. But we were sitting there reading all the plaques and stuff up there, and the picture phone was back in I think it was 1940.
Yeah.
They had the camera phone already, and it was up on their sign. Okay?
Yeah, they had that digital forensic reading. They had that back in the 80s. Thumbprint up there. They had that at Area 51. All those other top secret places.
Yeah, Esau got some. Look, Esau got some far advanced shit, man. Alright, Esau got far advanced ways greater than the citizens have, man. Alright? Esau knows when he brings in his troops, they know people have guns. They know. Alright? They know that everyone is basically packing. Alright, they got weapons.
Yeah.
But they know that the shit they have is far greater than what they have, man.
Yeah.
Because they got fully automatics. Alright, they give these citizens semi-automatics. If you're in California, you have that fucking, I think that pill thing, the pool thing, or the futurist shit, man. But they basically give the citizens a disadvantage against the government. Alright? Esau, he got shit, man, and he knows. Like for example, all the guns that he gives out to these niggas in the hood. These niggas, Esau, where do you think these niggas get these guns? They have. Esau gives them to them. Alright, and you don't think that when he sends his troops in them cities, you don't think that they're gonna have, them troops are not gonna have 4 greater weapons than these niggas have? Because they got some shit. Them niggas in Chicago and these different hoods, they got weapons, man. They got some shit that it's not even in the gun stores. It's not even allowed in the States.
Esau's military has a thing called the black budget. You know, it's not even accounted for. It's just billions of dollars just geared to making weapons, DARPA program and all that. You got this one, this Edomite dude, this YouTuber. He actually made an actual fucking lightsaber, a retractable. You seen that?
Mm-hmm.
And this is just a guy. It's a regular dude. He also made like an Iron Man suit and all that.
Oh, it got
This guy's I forgot what it's called, but yeah, just look it up. He actually made a real fucking lightsaber that just retracts and detracts.
And cuts.
And cuts, yeah, cuts steel. So you can only imagine what Esau's military has. You know, with that black budget, with that DARPA.
Oh, I was gonna finish this, but what was I gonna say? Oh, before I came to this truth, I saw this gun that Esau created. It doesn't fire unless it locks on its target. Meaning,
no, that's a Call of Duty.
no, there's a real gun like that, bro.
I know what you're saying.
It doesn't miss, like,
I know.
it hits target.
There's like Call of Duty. There's a game with a gun. Fucking, you can only shoot it once it has a target. Yeah. Oh, I got a precept. This is Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. Who's fearing the Lord? Us hopeful elect. We fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's why we're out here every week and doing these lessons and keeping his laws as best we can, hoping that when he does bring forth his wrath, that he will save us. Okay? It says, when the enemy, who's the enemy? Esau, Edom, you so-called white people, you're the enemy. Alright, his troops shall come in like a flood. The flood is the troops. When he besieges these different cities, sets up military checkpoints. Okay? The Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against them. The Lord has to lift up a standard against Esau, man. He has to give his men spiritual power. Because like I said, there's no way we can get guns and go try to go toe-to-toe with Esau. It's gonna be a win on his side. People that do that are gonna lose terribly, man. Like, you know, I've seen a video of that one guy saying, I don't know what y'all Hebrews thinking that we need to wait for the Lord and wait for spiritual power. You seen that video, right? We need to get guns because these people got tanks.
What is a gun gonna do against a tank?
Tank, bro. Bro, what is wrong with you, bro? You got a gun against a tank? Are you fucking retarded? A gun the bullet can't even penetrate a goddamn tank, bro.
Right.
You could be shooting at the tank gonna run over your fucking ass.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you trust in these fucking weapons, man.
Right.
Trusting these goddamn guns, man. When you trust in yourself. You gotta trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Right.
That's what happens when no one has faith. Because, hey, it says in John that he giveth power to those that believe in his name.
Right.
We believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, so the Lord's gonna give us what? Spiritual power, man. Alright, that's that standard that the Lord's gonna lift up against Esau. Alright, and Esau knows. That's why he got some far advanced shit. Alright, like them Terminators, man. Alright, them exosuits. You think that's for these 2/3? No, that's for the men that the Lord's gonna give power to.
Right.
Because Esau already knows, man. Where do you think he gets all these superheroes and the boys and all these movies and shows about superpower? From the Bible. Okay?
Super soldiers. He actually has super soldiers out.
Yep.
Hey, that movie Ghostbusters, man. Those Ghostbusters was like, there was Esau's like super soldiers fighting against principalities, man.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how deep Esau trying to go with it, cause he know what it is. He know what's coming, man.
Okay.
Our people just don't know, right?
All right.
Actually, let's go over this. You going something?
Yeah, I wanted to finish this real quick. 1 Peter 3 and 14. Bro. But if he suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are he.
Yeah, we're about to suffer, man. Alright? Esau is gonna make us look like we're terrorists. He's gonna make us look evil. Alright, he's gonna make us look bad to the public, therefore henceforth bringing the persecution, man. Alright, but we gotta suffer all that for righteousness' sake. Because we know that this is the truth. Alright, Esau's going to try to make it look like we're going to destroy America, we're terrorists, we're going to kill a lot of people. No, we're not going to do none of that. We're not going to do nothing. All we're doing is preaching His word, man. But Esau's going to make it look like we're doing something evil. Alright? So that's what brings what? We're going to suffer for righteousness' sake, man. Alright? We're going to suffer for doing the right thing. Okay? Because if they persecuted Yahweh Shai, they're going to persecute us. Because we are servants. And servants is not greater than the masters. Alright? Than our masters. Alright? So if Yahweh Shai suffer, we're going to suffer as well. So we got to arm our mind likewise. We got to prepare ourselves. Alright? Be ready to be ridiculed and have people speak evil things of us and think evil of us, but we're not supposed to allow that to move us from the love and our faith that we have with Yahweh Shai. Okay? This is going to hit us hard, all of us. Alright? They may even put our face on the news. Our face is going to be on the news, man. Alright? You're going to have people here, you drive and see, I know that guy. Your neighbors, your own family members, even maybe your children, man, may go against it. Because they think you really did what Esau is about to portray us frame us from doing something that we didn't. Because hey, in Revelation 13 it says that working things like miracles, like I brought out in Revelation 16 about the miracles. What is the miracles? The technology, alright? And Esau got the technology to make us do something, make us edit video, make us seem like we did something when we never did it. Or say something or never say it, right?
Fakes, yeah.
Yep. So Esau don't even have to do that. Look at the COVID-19. He just lie about that, and everybody believe him. The whole earth believe him. Yep. How is he gonna do to us?
That's gonna be the main thing right there. That COVID-19, us not taking that vaccine. Okay, us not wanting to take the microchip. Now we're gonna be the problem. You guys that's holding back.
Satan is a cold mother.
A lot of ass fucking a lot of shit. But you know what's louder? The Muslim.
Right. Hey, but they gonna be like, you guys are the problem. You don't want to take the vaccine. You're the reason why everybody's gonna get sick. You know. And we ain't see no sick people falling out nowhere. Okay. Just people going about their business as usual with masks on now. Looking like dang on fools.
If you think about it, people are dying from diabetes. They eat like shit. People are dying from all type of other diseases. They ain't existing.
Right.
And all of a sudden it's COVID.
Everything is COVID. Bullet shot, boom, COVID. Had COVID-19 on the shelf.
It's meant to put
It was
fear.
a shooting.
The grenade blew him up. COVID.
All this is meant to put fear on the people, man.
Yeah.
But you see that fear is running off. Because everyone is going out, going back to the gym, going back playing sports and all that. Out and about. This place is packed. Because when this COVID shit, when this field was working, the streets were empty. Literally, it was empty. Right?
One of the officials says, if you don't think it's real, we're going to make it real for you. I remember I posted that.
Yeah, because you know what they can do? Esau can release a real virus. Because this COVID ain't it, bro. Esau could probably release a real virus and then say that it mutated. COVID-19 mutated.
Recently, there's an Ebola-like virus killing 4 out of 5 people.
Yep.
So
I saw that. Hey, and then...
Yeah, that's like it. No, just going into what this brother was saying about how your family is going to betray you in those days, man. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 34. It says, think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Right? Sword. Okay, because Yahweh Shai coming back to do a lot of killing. Alright, I know what you're getting. Yeah.
It says, verse 35, it says, for I have come to set a man at variance against his father and daughter, and against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law.
And that's happening right now, man.
Yeah.
Alright, with your faith, you have family members, you believe in Yahweh Shai, but they're worshiping idols. Alright, it just vexes your spirit. Like for me, I'm going through that shit right now. My own mother, she literally, she see with a hot iron on that Jesus shit. This shit pisses me off. She plays them Jesus music, Jesus prayers and shit. I turn them shits off because it vexes my spirit. This one time, I don't know, she started yelling, Jesus Christ, in the blood of Jesus. And I came out, what you doing? What are you yelling? What you saying that name for? Like, what What's wrong with you? Because she thinks that all she gotta do is call on Jesus and the Lord will deliver her. Right? Like I remember one time I was in the living room with my sister. She went in the room and she starts praying in the name of Jesus. Praying like this name, I don't know, that was English. I don't know what the hell she was saying. But the point is, that's the variance. We believe in Allah, Shema, Shabbat, your family members, they believe in other gods. Alright? You don't eat pork, but your family members eat pork. And it's just a battle, man. It's just a battle between you and your family members. Okay? Yeah. But who are you gonna follow more? Or are you gonna follow Yahweh Shema outside? Or are you gonna follow them, man? Are you gonna allow that, to separate you? Because you have brothers that their family members don't want to even mess with them or talk to them anymore because of their faith, because of what they believe, because of what they teach. Alright?
That's why you can't put your family before this truth. That's why he said, thou does not hate thy father and mother. Just don't put your father and mother before this truth, man. You honor your father and mother always. This truth comes before your family. Respect them. Respect them.
You respect your mother, your father. You honor your father and your mother, but if your father and your mother try to make you take the chip and eat pork, what you gonna do? Whose laws are you gonna keep? Their law or the Most High?
And ultimately, we didn't come down to be a family man of this truth, man. Like the brother is saying, the truth comes first. Before your mother, your son, your woman, all that comes first is the truth before any of that.
I'm trying to say the best. He that will is my brother and sister.
Yep. Hey, because I watched the video that brother over there in Washington did. I forgot his name. Elder brother, he's very good at you.
I know.
GMS Army. I watched the video and that lesson was a very beautiful lesson about the family. All right, because your family may know what you believe in, but they may not go against it. They may be okay, still deal with you, still talk with you, or you're still cool with basically still cool with your family.
Yeah.
But you can't worry about them if they're gonna be saved. You gotta work out your own salvation.
Right.
You can't worry about your mother or your sister or your brother. Like you want them to make it, but based off their works. They're not, because they're still in this world. They're still, committing sin. They're still worshiping other gods. I try to tell my mother. I try to tell my mom. All right, I try to tell my mom, hey, God is black, right? His name is not. She's like, what you talking about? She just went against it. So I just had it in my mind because I was thinking one day I was just thinking, man, she's gonna die. My mom's gonna die. Like I want her to be saved, but I already have in my mind that my mother is going to perish in this world. Right? She's not going to make it.
Our families those old bottles. It's Luke 5:37. And no man putteth new wine into old bottles, else the new wine will burst, the bottles will be spilled, and the bottles shall perish.
And a lot of your parents, they're part of that old bottle, man, and they can't get this truth. They can't get this word, man. That's why it says in Ecclesiastes, yeah.
But new wine must be put into new bottles.
Hey,
both are preserved.
What a Christian would do, I noticed, I talked to a Christian trying to tell them about the truth, and they seem humble and stuff. And what they'll do, they'll take what you learn and try to mix it with Christianity.
What they were taught, yeah.
No man also having drunk old wine straightway desires new. For he said, old is better.
This truth. This truth, yep. This truth is for young. It's for young brothers, man. It's for young men. All right. Because people by the time they get old, they think they have it all. They got all the knowledge and the wisdom. You can't tell them nothing. All right. Because they lived longer than you.
Right.
And they think they're smarter than you. All right. And you having this wisdom, how blessed me, how shy. You know more than them, and they can't take it. I think that's another.
Hey, bro.
Old man,
25, right?
they don't have that one gray hair. They want to act like they're 14 years old. This is what raise the hair.
Man, look, I got this. Look.
Hey, but the scripture say, out of the mouth of babes, man, is going to come wisdom. Okay?
You gotta be like Nicodemus. He was designed to be a newborn babe.
Right, and that's what I was just about to say. If you want this word, you're going to have to become as a little child, man. You're going to have to wipe away all the stuff you thought you know, all that stuff you thought you knew. Okay?
I got that principle. Let me bring this up real quick. Slocky. This is Sirach 25 and 2. It says, 3 sorts of men my soul hateth, and I am greatly offended at their life. A poor man that is proud, a rich man that is a liar, and an old adulterer that doeth. This is the point, verse 3. If thou hast gathered nothing in thy youth, how canst thou find anything in thine age? So if the Lord didn't wake you up when you were young, how can you? You know, the Lord, he can still, he can still wake you up. He can still wake an old man up if he wanted to. But it most likely, it's not gonna happen. It has happened, but it starts. This truth is basically for young men. Okay, because read that one time. If thou hast gathered nothing in thy youth, because by the time you're old, you think you know everything. You think you got it all. You think you're wise, and because of the experience you went through, and of your age and all the things you learned, you think you got it all. But if it's not in the wisdom of your how flesh and how shine, you have nothing.
Right.
All right. That's why you gotta put off that old. When you come to this truth, you gotta forget everything that you learned. All right. Thought you knew. Yep.
You
gotta come as a child.
You don't have the wisdom of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You might be wise in the world, but that's not going to do anything towards your salvation.
Because the wise of this world is foolishness. It's foolishness to the Most High, man.
Yeah.
All right, the wisdom of this world is foolishness to the Most High. The Most High don't care what you know in this world. This world's going to perish. All right, it's foolishness to him, man. You don't have his wisdom, okay? Because the Lord loveth one that dwelleth in wisdom, right? But it says, if thou hast gathered nothing in thy youth, if you didn't get this truth, if you didn't get this wisdom at your youth, right? How canst thou find anything in thine age? All right, how can you find anything in that age? That's why you may have old people that come up and listen, and they don't want to hear this truth from us. But they may rebel because they think they know more than us. Or you're just a young man. You're just in your 20s. And I've been here. I know they've been saying the end of the world is going to happen, and I'm still here. We're still here. They don't want to receive this truth because this truth ain't for them. All right.
Oh yeah. I was getting the scripture this brother quoted. This is the book of Matthew 18 and 4. It says, whosoever therefore shall humble himself as a little child, the same is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah. When you come to the truth, you gotta humble yourself like a little child. A little child, they don't know anything. All right, they're willing to learn, man.
You gotta be a sponge, like the brother said. You gotta forget every single thing you did in the world, man. That's like not every single thing, every single wicked thing you've done in the world. That's why Salakia, and that's I wanted to relate it into not being overly family friendly, not to be all involved with your family because they're wicked, man. They're involved with this world, man. They'll tempt you, to do the shit that old man used to do. Pretty much.
Yeah, like for example, when I came to the street, I stopped eating pork, shrimp. Like my family, we don't eat pork. My mom doesn't eat pork. She still eat shrimp, right? She was cooking that shit. And I was in the kitchen, and she started looking at me like, hey, you want to eat this shrimp? I know you don't eat it no more. You want to eat it? It's good. I remember she tried to bring that old man out and trying to make me get to eat this shit. Like, I ain't eating no goddamn shrimp. You shouldn't eat that shit. This shit's bad for you. You're trying to be healthy, but you're still eating that shit.
Yeah.
That's Satan hopping on your family.
And that could happen. And that's why,
Constantly,
your family, you could, like I said, you could be cool with your family. All right, your family could be cool with you. Not every brother's family is against you. You got brothers' families they're very cool. But at times, Satan can get on your family members. And they can just give you hell out of no reason. This is why us being spiritual men, we got to realize, understand, and know when it's Satan. When it's just Satan on it, man. Okay?
Bro, I live with like 7 women, and they're always trying to start an argument, bro. But the Lord has been teaching me how to use wisdom amongst those that don't have it. How does this work?
Walking wisdom towards them that are without.
That's good. That's why it's wise just not to even tell your family the truth. You may tell them one time, and if you don't see they can't get it, they can't get it, because it says right here. Right here in Ecclesiastes, right? Sirach 3 and 12.
So think about it, when persecution comes, they're not going to be against everybody that's persecuting you. They're going to be right along. They're going to be ready to give you up.
Yep.
They already think you're crazy.
It says the children shall turn against the father. Alright, but this is Sirach 3 and 12. It says, my son, help thy father in his age, and grieve him not as long as he liveth. Okay, because we're supposed to still honor our father and our parents. Even if they go against us, I don't mean curse them out, play hands on them, and fuck you and put a curse on them. No.
Yeah, that's
We're
wicked,
still-
man. You wouldn't be here in the world, without them.
Yeah.
So like,
You wouldn't be an Israelite if it wasn't for your father.
yeah.
So you gotta still honor your parents. It's very important.
With certain things you don't, because my dad, he be joking. He be like, hey, if shit ain't working out in America, go be a drug dealer. I'm like, what the fuck, Pops?
Yeah.
No.
It says, and if his understanding fail, and that's what happens. You come into the truth, you have that fiery spirit on you. So what do? You go and you try to tell them the truth. That's what I did. I come to camp, I just went straight to my house. Hey, what man's the devil? Gonna be in slavery. And they thought I was crazy. Alright, literally. So, and if his understanding fail, have patience with them, and despise them not when thou art in thy full strength. So don't be despising your parents. If they can't get it, they can't get it. You gotta accept that and move on, man. And accept that they're gonna die here. All right, that they're gonna die. They're gonna perish in this world. You gotta accept that. All right, because that emotion it does come to each of us. You have a family member, you're cool. You want them to be delivered, but they're not because they just don't want to. They don't want to come to the truth. They don't want to accept Yahweh Shema Shai. They still want to worship other gods and pray to other gods. They still want to eat pork. They still want to commit all this wickedness. You got to accept that they're going to die here, man. All right, but understand, that's where the understanding comes in. It's not like you're never going to see them again.
No, exactly. Well, if you're part of the elect, you have to come to understand that you're the first in your family. You're going to have to get delivered, and you're going to bring back your family.
Yep, you're going to see them.
You're going to see them again, just like Job.
Whatever you lose for Yahweh Shema Shai say, we're going to see 1,000-fold. More than what we lose, man. All right? Because right now you can't really enjoy your family. Even though you may have some good times, you can't enjoy the time with your family, man. Because they're wicked. They don't know who they are. They still call themselves black and they still have their hopes in this place. I've been telling them, my family, that America's going to be destroyed. I've been telling them that America's going to be destroyed. Don't vote for this place. Don't vote for no damn president. But they still be doing this shit because their hope is still in this place. They can't see America be destroyed. I always tell my family something bad's going to happen. You got to get ready. My family like, no, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's ever going to happen. What are you talking about? But then when this COVID-19 comes, you know what my family said? Hey, what's going to happen? I know you know something. This year's been crazy. I know you know something. You know what I said? I said America's going to be destroyed. America's not going to be destroyed. But they just come up to me asking me what's going to happen. I'm telling you, America's going to be destroyed. This is why all these things are happening. But they don't want to hear it.
There's a scripture that says, where there's no vision, the people perishing.
Yep.
They can't see the end of this kingdom.
Can you bring up that scripture?
Which one?
Matthew 10. Finish it.
Oh, yeah.
35.
Yeah. It's the book of Matthew 10, all right, and 35. All right. It says, "For I have come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foe shall be they of his own household."
Right? And then we bring out this precept. Psalms 27 and 10. Okay? Because our own family members go against us, man. This believing in Yahweh Shema Shai separates us from our family, man. Keeps us against each other, man. Because they're all into this world and we're not. Alright? It says Psalms 27 and 10. And sometimes this is what happens. Psalms 27 and 10. When my father and my mother forsake me, and that's what happens. You come into this truth, they see the change in you. They see that you're a new man, alright? And you telling them the truth, that may offend them to the point where they kick you out of the house or they don't want to fuck with you. And it's not only your father, your mother, but it could be any family member. It could be your own children. It could be your own wife, your woman. Or they could go against you, right? But it says, when my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take me up. The Lord will take us up, man. He'll be there for us, man. That's why you may get kicked out of your house because of the truth. The Lord has it where He can give you a new place or a rest, or have where another brother has an extra room you can stay in until you get your own spot. Stuff, you just gotta have faith in Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Alright? And know that your real family is the ones that do this work with you, man. That's what we quoted earlier. The ones that do this work are my father and my mother. When the man came to Yahweh Shai saying your mother and your sister, your family's here, and Yahweh Shai pointed at his disciples, this is my family, the ones that do the work. He wasn't disrespecting his parents, but he was his family, but he was just saying the truth. The real family is us brothers.